Hello, everyone. This is part 2 of what I just put up. That's if it's up by now. It should be. Where I put warning symbols and what was it called? I mentioned this before, but apparently it didn't get to the right people, even through when I put the videos up before this one. When I was speaking about, government, military, and etc. need to change their security and up the, everything. I explained into the video right before this one. Anyway, and I put up what I missed putting in the video about, I spoke in the video about hoax and, people putting out there of hoax of, who passed away, which isn't true, and how I don't watch TV, because, like I said, the news and everything that is being put out, it's lies or it's too negative, so I don't watch it. And everything that like I said, I put the messages up, what they give, what Spirit gives me, or God. And then sometimes, I'll get like an alert. Well, I didn't mention in the video, but I mentioned it on my community. These alerts that I get, what they were telling me, all I said was I forgot to mention about the alerts that I get. And then they said hoax. So on my community, I mentioned about all these, alerts I get, telling me about the news. But the thing is, I can't get the full information about it. It just says some things, but I can't get the full story because it doesn't come up. Now, if it's any of these ones in my situation, or the ones that love to do hoax and lie about what's going on just to put fear or to rile people up, see what it gets. But the thing is, with this one that I'm speaking about, true or not, this is why I put the videos before the one that I just recently put up, and now this one is, the ones who do this, you really do not realize what you're doing by lying about what's really going on about the news. Or you hear about something, so you fill everything in and saying, oh, well, this country or this person is involved and they did it. Do you know what you are doing about that? Especially if it's all lies. No wonder everything is going on. and nothing's going right, for a lot of people. And why all these, like I said before, countries versus countries, and then, countries versus, the states and whatever, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Because people don't communicate or listen to each other. They don't ask, okay, is this going on? Everyone, for some reason, decides to believe lies instead of truth. I don't care if it's the truth or if it's a lie. You do not take upon yourselves retaliate or get revenge or start something or put somebody in danger or whatever. Or, give somebody an idea, etc. You check it out between whoever they're, people are talking about first. Now, say you did go to whoever, separately, and they're like, huh? Or, what are you talking about? Because it didn't get to them yet. Right there and then, you will know somebody out there, whoever put it out, is lying. You do know, more you put out, with these hoax of people passing away and et cetera, how much, not danger, but what you're doing to innocent people. And especially, between, like governments all around the world, when they have to work with each other. You might get somebody in the office or whatever. Don't think to find out first. Might be the first day of their job. Oh, I better get this out, whatever. And the ones that they give it to don't think, oh wow, they're new. Did they check it out? Or, they're so used to, people checking it out first. Or getting somebody to check it out first. But they just automatically, go and do whatever. If you're going to go in, especially, the military or a government job or, I don't know, the feds or, something like that. Really, any job. One, be thankful you have a job. First of all. And learn. And each one that owns it needs to say, hey, you need to, before, you need to hurry up and check it out. Instead of waiting until something happens. And if you wait long enough, there's not going to be any time to check it out or whatever. And I've been saying this in all my videos. People need to start listening to each other and communicating to find out if it is a lie or not. Because I don't know if, you really don't know what you're doing. You're not only putting innocent ones in danger. You think that all this, I really don't know. This isn't a game or, thinking that, oh, I'm going to start something over here, gossip. Do you know, I forget when it started, but the next newspaper actually got started again was 1706, because the newspaper one right before that, I don't know when it got shut down, but it was a little time period before another newspaper developed. I don't know the name of it. I tried to look it up, but nothing was, coming up. They got shut down because just to have a newspaper, they were, all it said was that they did foreign, countries and the state and all that to bring everybody the news. But they took information and they lied about it. And then when people started to catch on, they got shut down. That person went to prison. And the next one didn't come until 1706. Maybe if, the news or, newspapers or whoever, told the truth, you'll still get business. There used to be a magazine or newspaper, I don't even know. Gossip, I forget. That was a long time ago. But I don't know if that's still around. I never read it. But it's one thing of gossiping, but you need to tell the truth. You don't just go and assume how people are living. So again, we all better hurry up and make a choice. Because like I said, people see already what Spirit is doing. And I'm told, they're bringing down who is involved in my situation. I don't know if all of them got caught or not. I'm not going to know until probably tomorrow or whatever. But the thing is, they're also going to bring down at the same time all these ones that are drawing up fear and hacking and whatever without just doing it. I'm going to say it's not going to be yet good. for all these people. Again, I'll say, doing stuff for you only to benefit, like I said in my other video, thinking, oh, this one deserves it, this one don't. Oh, we deserve it, they don't. Whatever how it goes. And this, I'm going to try not to have long. It's not up to you. No more innocent ones getting involved. And you sure hell isn't going to involve me in anything anymore. I had enough. And I know Spirit is already telling you and showing you through them how pissed off I can get. And that it proves that I am God's baby. I don't know what's going to happen with the others. What's going on. And after this, it's like, everyone who's doing whatever is having their laugh, thinking this is all funny. As the saying goes, now who's laughing? Well, like I said, I'm not going to be laughing because this is, one, it's a disgrace and it is sad. That in plenty of my videos, I said what needed to be done. And I meant right then and there, that second, with changing the security. But, if that piece of news that I couldn't get into, but they mentioned it, Spirit mentioned it, God mentioned it, whatever, I'm mentioning it now. If it happened. I put that warning out. So, the only ones that are making it to become, recession, all this stuff is repeating. All the lies, recession, this one, whatever, how long the hoax, oh, this one passed away, whatever. You know how many years this has all been going on? Why can't it change? And things are done right where everyone makes out around the world. And just, help each other and get, the ups and downs, the right way through Spirit to teach you, okay, can't do that, or whatever, tests or lessons you need to learn. Learn how to get rid of the karma or whatever that is attached to you. I can't go down the list unless, I'm told to bring up that is important or people need to pay attention to. Like I said, I'm here, my brothers and sisters are here to guide you, you know. And our messages aren't personal. I mean, the only thing that was personal that I mentioned was the military, the government, and, you know, I forget what else. There was a list. But I am not speaking about everyone. The only thing about everyone is to pay attention and start speaking up, not to let people get away with stuff. You know, they need to be taught a lesson or, you know, etc. But the ones in my situation and whoever else is going through, you know, spiritual war, whatever, they're all going to be taken down, especially, you know, the ones in my situation, all these groups, because of what they've done. And all of them are going to be an example for others to come. I don't know if that just rhymes, but that's the first time I ever rhymed. But anyway, sorry, that amused me. Sorry. What was I saying? I don't know. See, with that little thing, that made me happy. I mean, it was like funny to me. You know, enjoy the little things instead of, you know, and learning how to, you know, take care of the important things first, like pay your bills, save the money or whatever, and then whatever's left, then you go and, you know, do whatever. I explained all this in another video. I don't know what I named it, but, you know, and I'm not saying that I'm smarter than anyone or I'm better than anyone. I'm not. And I'm not trying to be. So don't get it twisted and start lying that I am saying all this, because I know they're telling me what is going on. No one's better than anyone. And stop forgetting how you started out to where you are today. And how much each and every day you accomplish something. And be grateful every time you wake up. You have another chance to do something that day. Something good to make it better for yourself, your family, and for others around you, to show them. And then everyone will start, how you say it, paying it forward. You know, clean, you know, get the kids together, you know, clean up your community. I'm not going to repeat all of this. Instead of spreading lies about people that you don't even know, you assume you know, trying to, you know, get information about people and everything. How would you feel if it happened to you? Now, if it happened to you, why in the blank would you do it to someone else? Why? to make yourself feel better. That's not going to make yourself feel better. I hate to say it. That's not how it works. Because what you put out, it's going to be even worse when it comes back to you. Along with all the karma that you tried to push on to others. This way, you wouldn't have to go through it. Well, now, because of all that, you're going to get the karma even worse. You know, don't practice or preach or whatever how the, you know, I don't know how you would say it, the real ones who speak the truth and trying to actually make it better for everybody, you know, actually gets the truth from God or whoever they speak to of the light, who does the tarot or oracle, whatever. We're not evil, okay? I am sick and tired of people saying that. I said this in the other video. I'm tired of it. All those years that I was doing it, oh, that's evil. You're going to go to blank. And all those years, I actually thought, until, I don't know, I heard a guy talk, it's not evil. As long as you do it the right way. And, you know, like I said, my family, you know, which I'm not going to go over, who they are. We speak the truth. We help people. So, instead of, you know, bitching and complaining about us, learn. And then pay it forward. You know, one time, you know, we might have a message to help you get out. But some of you, we kept giving messages. And from day one, whatever, before I even started the videos, amen, I got the hiccups. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway. I kept saying, you messed with the wrong person, to stop. And I even mentioned a few things, what could happen. But you didn't listen. So then it grew and grew and grew, got worse. You know, you got more involved and more, you know, you got kids. I mean, it's from 18 to, you know, all the way up to 53, 54. And then some are older than me. You know, most of them are. But what I'm trying to say is now all those people just ruined their bloodline. And like I said, when I cut, well, I didn't, God did, cut all of the cords that do not belong, tied all of you together. So whatever karma you put towards me or entity, whatever, went back to you, all of you, plus each and every one of you, if you had karma, whoever you slept with or whatever, etc., the karma that came from them went to you, and you tried to send to me, whatever, all went back. I mean, you should know how it goes. I'm not going to explain. I mean, I explained before, and so did everybody else. I'm not explaining anymore. You should have all knew all that. And you should have told the truth when you got people involved. And then they would have made the choice or whatever. But none of you did. You just kept going. And made it all worse for all of you. And I'm going to say it again. That's not my fault. It's not my problem. Stop involving me and my family. We have nothing to do with it. I mean, I know for a fact, and, my family, we don't talk to anybody unless we have to. Okay? I mean, we talk to each other unless, we get that interruption, from whoever. But that's little. I mean, we're all protected. Highly. And even more. It tripled, it, whatever. Now, I said it. Now I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, technically time's up. I tried to warn in my past videos ahead of time about security. So, all these people think that, you're hurting others. No. I mean, yeah. But God will save us. You're only hurting yourself. Because eventually, these ones, are going to find out. Why should we have wars? Why should we, are constant hating everyone? That was in the past, okay? Like I said in this right before this video, it's one thing of, having fun, getting your inner child out, to have fun and everything, and occasionally, to solve something, think back, how did, as a child would, solve it or whatever. But it comes to a point where you need to be serious and grow up and be an adult, a responsible adult. To think, okay, if I do this, and we all know what I'm talking about, is it going to come back to me? And how bad? Or how many innocent people am I going to ruin? Or whatever. Instead of doing things the right way. It's not hard how everyone makes it out to be. So I guess I'm repeating again this because it actually needs to get out. I am tired of people, you know, one thing they see that goes wrong, all of a sudden somebody comes up with an idea and that gets out quick because of lies spreading. Oh no, we're in recession. Oh no, yeah, we're getting there. Because first of all, everyone's believing it and it was put out. And no one is listening to anyone. Like that video, I said in that first video, I don't remember. I know one was a year ago and one was not that long ago. And then I did another one and now this one, right before this one. About that, I kept getting the download and it kept telling me to get it out about changing the security, system and, with an alert. This way it could shut whoever's doing it down and I forget what else. But nobody listened. Why? Because I'm a nobody? Well, I really don't care if I'm a nobody or somebody. When I hear a message that, especially when I do not know anything about, but somebody else does, and it's true, well, obviously, because I got it from Spirit, I got it from God, really. How would I know? And how in the world can I make up a story or whatever like that? You tell me. Other than me and, my family and everything, having a better life, it's not only for me. I'm here to make sure that things get out this way. Everyone, and I mean everyone, around the world lives comfortable, has love and peace or spreads love and peace, get to know each other, do things where everyone is not without. That is ridiculous that people think that they can choose who deserves what, who should not be here or who should be here, etc., etc. I already did this already. I'm not going to get into it. It's not up to them. It's up to God. And they are pissed. And I'm not going to say it again. I mean, they are. They're tired of the repeats. And like I said in my other videos, they're also angry because, it's 2024, just about 2025. Everything should have been better by now. All the repeats and, these lies, what's in the news. That's another thing, like I said, I don't watch the news. It's like people don't go to the ones who they're talking about and finding out, you know, what the truth is. Now, the thing is, if it's none of your business, and by them saying the truth, where no, all that's on the rumors, whatever, it's lies. That's not what's happening. But what is happening is none of anybody's business. And there. And it shouldn't go any further unless, those ones that, want to talk about it, they'll talk about it. And that's how it should be. You're supposed to be helping people how to, live or survive, whatever, etc., etc. Not to destroy everyone thinking that you're going to be, with a clique or whatever, and the only one, to benefit. No, that's not how it's going to work. So, like I said, on the community and in all my videos, it could be any moment. You have a choice to walk with the light, tell, the truth, or walk with the dark and tell all lies and expect what will be coming to you. I kept saying it. I don't know how much time, but you had a choice. Now, I was told it could happen any moment. I don't know. And, everyone else will see it before I will. So, I'm going to just continue to do what I have to do. Normal lifestyle, everyday things that I should be doing instead of, constantly what you guys are doing, and that keeps being brought up and me have to show proof. Well, no more proof. You guys are going to have to show me the proof. And all this stuff that was done is going to be taken off, and I'm going to get back of everything what you did. And then once you are caught, you probably are. I'm not, I don't know. Or I'm not going to say that I know. Not yet. And then you're going to hear what else I'm going to do. And all this, what spirit, authorities, the feds, whatever, FBI are doing, it will all be public. That's why I said everyone else will know before me. Then all of you will be caught. And then I will do something extra. And then after that, it will be public. And then after that, whatever else Spirit has for you. And all of it, of what's going to happen, just remember, you all did it to yourselves because you involved me. Who you all were told you're messing with the wrong person. And that meant my family too. But you didn't listen. That's not my problem. You had plenty of chances. Again, not my problem. You didn't listen. And everybody always says, oh, I don't listen. I listen to every single word. What everybody says to me. Some of it I'll do. Some of it I'll just, oh yeah. When I know it's a lie, or, yeah, right, I'm not doing that. You know. But it's still not my problem. Still not my fault. That I don't want to do what you're not supposed to. I'm of light. And I will always be. And I don't care who likes it or not. And I know there's plenty who, you know, out there actually understands what I'm saying and agrees. And we're all 18. We want what's best and to have a better, you know, make it better around the world. So, everyone needs to start speaking up and deciding. Because like I said, they're really pissed. This is nothing what is happening right now. This is nothing. You know, I'm tired of people, you know, spreading around, oh, we're getting into recession. Yeah, now we are. But not yet. We need to change that. And figure it out quickly. Instead of things going up and whatever. We can do that before it actually does go into recession. And, you know, whoever's with, you know, I know there's plenty. There's a lot. We're not going to make that happen. So, anyway, I said what I had to. This is short. Like I said, I don't know when or how long I'll be off. Because, like I said, this is like, it's getting way out of hand. And, you know, I'm trying to get messages out, you know, especially those ones where I said it needs to get out. And matter of fact, I think I did say it needs to get right now. And I'm saying it ahead of time I said that. I remember saying that. But, like I said, now, if that is true, about the, you know, all of our social security numbers and all that, well, who did it? You know, what is everybody going to do now? I mean, I hope it's not true. I'm done. Everyone have a great morning or night, whatever time. Sending lots of love and peace around the world. Ciao.